Welcome to Busy Brain Club, where thinking is free and we should do more of it. Well, that didn't take long. AI poses extinction risk comparable to nuclear war. CEOs of OpenAI, DeepMind, and Anthropic say. So now we got Sam Altman in the picture. Okay, let's read this. Every time I read about AI, it gives me the heebie-jeebies. But anyways, let's increase the font here. I can't read this. There we go. Is that better? Okay. Let's read. The CEOs of three leading AI companies have signed a statement issued by the Center of AI Safety (CAIS) warning of the extinction risk posed by artificial intelligence. Per CAIS, OpenAI CEO Sam Altman, DeepMind CEO Demis Hassabis, and Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei, I hope I'm pronouncing these guys' names properly, have all signed a public statement which compared the risk posed by AI with nuclear war and pandemics. The CAIS statement reads, mitigating the risk of extinction from AI should be a global priority alongside other societal scale risks such as pandemics and nuclear war. AI experts including Jeffrey Hinton, which I made a video about him, and Yud, warning about AI. AI experts including Jeffrey Hinton and Yashua Bengino. Oh my God. AI experts including Jeffrey Hinton and Yashua Bengino are among the statement's signatories, along with executives at Microsoft and Google. So the big heads, all of them signing this shit. CAIS told Insider it has verified signatories and used additional measures for high-profile names to ensure they had actually signed. Representatives from Altman and Amodei did not immediately respond to Insider's request for comment made outside of normal working hours. So they tried to reach out, but everybody is home. Yes, the world is ending. Can you make a comment? No, I'm sorry, I'm off. I just clocked out. Anyways, DeepMind told Insider in a statement, artificial intelligence will have a transformative impact on society, and it's essential that we recognize the potential opportunities, risks, and downsides enabled by it. It added that it was committed to developing AI responsibly as guided by its AI principles. It also highlighted its work with policymakers and others to harness the benefits of technological breakthroughs while mitigating the risks. I don't think they're doing enough. I'll let you know my opinion on it in a minute. Warnings about the potential risk of advanced AI have been coming thick and fast in recent months. Yes, it has. Experts and industry leaders have been voicing dramatic concerns about the technology following the viral popularity of OpenAI's ChatGPT and the subsequent release of competing AI-powered products. The general public is also wary of the tech world's new obsession. A recent poll of more than 4,000 US adults conducted by Reuters found that 61% of Americans believe AI could threaten civilization, which is good. Not the whole idea of AI threatening civilization is 61% of a pool of people are aware of it and are concerned about the threats to civilization because it's a real threat, and I don't think people talk about this enough, because they're distracted by every other problem that's going on in the world. Anyways, AI fears have been partially spurred on by an arms race between big tech companies. Google, Meta, and Microsoft have been pouring investment into AI development and have rushed to launch new AI-powered products. Now, look at this situation. The fears are coming from the arms race by Google, Meta, and Microsoft, right, into AI. And soon, Tesla will be in that picture. Tesla is doing real-world AI. That is why we don't necessarily feel like there's a big threat coming from the Tesla side of things. But Tesla is going to be a part of this list in no time. So these companies are pushing the limits of AI products, and they are the ones calling for AI regulation. And the government is sitting on their hands, twiddling their thumbs. These companies see the potential of the disaster that could happen. The only problem is they're not going to stop, because this is one of those winner take all situations. If you have a very good AI product, you will conquer the market. You will decimate all competition. And we see that with ChatGPT in terms of how many people have adopted it in a short space of time. I even use it sometimes to look for keywords to put in my my YouTube videos. That's how powerful it is. I don't go to Google. I don't go researching on some. No, I just ask you for some keywords related to whatever, and I put it in. And that's me doing the bare minimum of what the potential AI could do. They're writing code. They're doing a good job of it. Anyways, let's finish reading up this. Governments around the world have taken note of the acceleration and are looking to try and regulate the tech. In Europe, lawmakers are pushing ahead with an AI Act, which is good, which would ban use cases for AI deemed to pose an unacceptable risk. I wonder what those we're entering a new world. Okay, so I can tell you what the problem is. The reason why there's such you have on one side of the camp, you have people who are warning about the dangers of AI, and then you have also experts that are like, no, you shouldn't worry about it, because we're not even close to a simple AI bot yet, something with feelings or whatever it is. We're nowhere close. We're just using a language model. Now the argument against that is, aren't we as human beings using a language model? And then we've seen examples of AI dominating a particular space. If you look at the documentary that has to do with the AI that was playing the Chinese game Go, and how it won the game, and then someone created another machine that was able to beat the other machine 100% of the time. So the AI defeated the humans, right? And then another AI came about and defeated the AI that defeated the humans, and defeated the AI that defeated the humans 100% of the time. Like, it never loses. And that's the fear that is bubbling up under the surface. The speed at which it will get to that point where it could do damage, we would not be able to stop it. I forget the machine that beat the player that plays Go. No one is asking the machine, why did it choose that move, or why did it choose the other move? We have no insight as to the inner workings. Yes, we put the code together, but we don't know. There is no AI lie detector. So if the AI is pushing out content, right, is the content or the information it's pushing out, does the AI believe it to be true, or is the AI just pushing it just because that is what it wants to do? The fact that we don't have a model to determine whether an AI is truthful, meaning it's intentionally giving you the right answers or the best answers it knows. We also don't know if we should ask it to do something and it say, oh, I'm unable to do it because I don't have sufficient data. There's no guarantee the AI is telling you the truth, even in that scenario. The AI could just be sandbagging us until it got what it wants to do. And this is the problem with the development of AI. It's one of those invisible things we're not gonna see coming. And if we create regulations or create systems and frameworks in which we're able to align the AI a particular way, then we're less likely to encounter stuff like that, and then we'll have countermeasures if things should go south, and all the AI labs would be able to learn from situations that happen in these different jurisdictions. Now, the movie Oppenheimer is coming out, and similarly, what the US government did was create a secret project in the middle of the fucking desert to develop nuclear bombs. And if the argument is not OpenAI, if it is that artificial intelligence is more dangerous than nuclear bombs, then we should look at these different pictures. We have one that was a top secret operation put in the desert by the US government, and now we have one that's publicly on the internet and accessible to everyone on the planet who are interacting with it and actually training it to become this big superhuman, this super intelligence. What are the likely outcomes? We're gonna have something positive to it, and that's the problem. But we have to pay attention to the space, because it's one of those things where what would likely happen is, just imagine something bad is happening. Your house is burning down. I'm sorry. Just imagine something bad is happening. There's a forest fire, right? And we go to solve the forest fire. But in the horizon, there's a nuclear bomb. That is the problem. We believe we should pay attention to the immediate problems, not knowing the bigger problem is coming down the pipeline. And so I would say anyone is watching this video or listening to this, just pay attention to the artificial intelligence space. Yeah, it might sound technical or whatever, but it affects everyone on the planet. So I think at least be aware of it. Anyways, that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Links are in the description if you want to support the channel. Until the next video.